Welcome to Odd Jobs. Today we get a real treat. We're going to replace the cables on this garage door. Stick around. First things, wow, really, this is something else. But the story is that the door got jammed in the upright position. Had to close it. They cut the cables, dropped it. So I had to jack it open with the jack, and that's okay. Just to see what it's worth. The first thing we have to do is remove the old cable from the spindle. So let's lower the door a bit. So way up in here, it's going to be hard to see, but we have a tensioning device on this, and this is telling me it's a torque mat, whatever, it doesn't matter. So there is a spring inside here, and all of this has to come off, I think. Does it? Don't know. We're going to find out. We're going to find out in a hurry. So I guess I'm going to start by taking off this gear clamp. That looks like it's holding. That's what's holding the cable. The gear clamp is holding the cable. We'll have a look and see. But that's got to come off. That's the first thing to come off. There's no way that that's loose though, is it? Oh, and there's a screw there. That's the only screw. Yeah, there's no give there. So that screw is probably one of the things that has to come off. Yeah, so that is the screw, the set screw that sets on that cable, but doesn't pull the cable through. Oh, it will. Okay. You know what I'm going to try and do now, eh? Because it sure doesn't look like it's going through a channel. Hard to say. Either we're going to pull it out and try and fish the other one through. Nah, I think that's what we're going to do. We're just going to pull this one out. So when you get these cables, they come with one end with a loop on it. This goes on the bottom of the garage door. There'll be a bolt with a big washer on it, and that's where this goes. The other end, you see they put a nice little coating on the end. That's the end I'm going to fish through. And I don't know, don't quite know yet how far I'm going to fish it. But we're going to find out here in a minute. We have to find that same hole again, the opening. And I see there's a break there. And that's likely where it jumped the track. Get my head in there. Yeah, that is the hole. Finding the start of the hole. I'm gonna have to get my head back there again, eh? Okay, watch my shoulder. once you're feeding it through, you're gonna get it through. Wow, that's crazy. I think what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna feed the other one through before I clamp anything else in, right? So I'm gonna turn around and get the other side. So we can see it here. Where is it? There it is, right there. So this hole, this is where the cable feeds in, right? And then it goes in a little bit and does a sharp 90 and comes out here at the back. Now, not able to do that without taking this whole assembly apart. So I'm gonna see if, I don't know yet how it comes apart, but I'm gonna give it a whirl. That was on. I take the dial off when we unscrew this, because this was screwed right through to the panel. All that does is turn that. Well, that's pretty handy. And then this is going to pull off. Great. It's going to make things a little easier. Holy jumping. I'm going to take this loop, and we've got to feed it behind the spindle, or the pulley, the spindle, call it whatever you want for now. All right. And this one here, because this one's broken, and we'd like to do it twice. So we're going to do it twice. I hope you're paying attention here, because now the reason I'm doing it twice is because when the door is completely down, at that point I still want two of these tracks to hold the cable, so that when the door lifts back up, it doesn't spin off the wrong side of the pulley and start to wind its way back in. So I've got two of them here, and they will, I don't know if you can see properly, just kind of doing this roughly so that I can get the length set. So, and then I can bring the length down to the bottom of the door. And I've got this much more to pull. So I'm going to pull this much more through there. Here. Right. We bring this down and we're rubbing the floor, which is okay. I'm happy. A little bit. It's not a perfect science, even though it should be a perfect science. It's not really. So now I can tighten up this clamp to start. And this gear clamp was on there before. I think I'm going to put it on again. I'm not going to cut that cable yet, because I want to make sure that I don't need any more length. You don't know what it's going to be like until the very, very end. Take up the slack of there. And let's just tighten this up here. So the other side we're going to do the same. I'm going to try and pull a bit here. I don't know if it'll pull out or not. Yeah, fine. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to pull it out. So I get a bunch of slack down there. I'm going to do 2 revolutions. Where'd you go? You're there. We're going to do 2 revolutions again around the pulley. So now that we've got our lengths all set, we're going to wrap the wire around the pulley. I'm just getting ahead of myself here a little bit. I don't know how many revolutions we're going to do. If we counted these, we'd know. But this was side here. This one was broken, chipped right out. So this is what caused the failure in the first place, because when the door hit the bottom, it slipped off that last tooth. So I don't want that to happen this time. So I'm giving it some extra length so that it will finish its descent 1 or 2 gears in, pulleys in, whatever you call them. And so I'm just winding it up. Want it to be pretty tight. The low slung insulation on the ceiling isn't helping much, but we'll get it. We'll get it. Trying to keep it reasonably tight at the same time. I would be showing you the other side, but it's so hard to get into with the camera. I'm sorry, I can't give you a good view. But everything that I'm doing on this side, it is exactly the same procedure on the other side. So up until this point, we haven't put any tension on the spring. I kind of don't know what to do about that. I remember the last time that I did one of these. Well, I remember the last time I did one of these. It was on a trailer, but I don't remember what I did. It had an external spring. This has got an internal spring, so it's different, and yet they're all the same. So this one here I'm kind of figuring out as I go. So when I wound up the other side, I went as tight as I could, and then hooked it onto something to stop it from winding it all up again. So we wound it all up, and at this stage we have to hook this onto something because I don't want it to just, come undone. So anywhere that you can hook it away from how the door is going to open. I wish there was something easy. Maybe I'll just put a screw in the wall and just do that. Hey, how's that going? Now that's as high as it goes. I'm gonna see if I'll lift it up some more if I can, and support it again. There. Oh, thank God. That's gonna hold it. So I got the cable here, and as you pull it down, it puts a bit of tension on it, spring tension. And I want to put it around this little hook here. There we are. That one's done. Gonna get the other one. Okay. So I've got them now. They're both on. Yeah. I'm gonna let this down. See what happens. Okay, so it went down pretty easy. See if it'll go up. And we can see at the top with the doors closed that we're not running any risk of that cable running over the side of the pulley. So if this video helped you in any way, I'm glad it did. And you can hit that super thanks below, and I appreciate that too. It was a learning experience for me, and I hope it was for you. Thank you. Hit the like and subscribe. And thanks for watching Odd Jobs. Ah!